apologize for my disheveled appearance. It is almost 9 p.m. and Jack and I just got back. I don't know, what do you call it? We call it date night, but we've been married for 25 and a half years, so our date nights usually consist of eating out and grocery shopping or going to Lowe's or going to Menards. Welcome to Freedom Homestead. I'm Tangie.
And I'm Jack.
And you're probably a little confused. Why is Jack in Tangie's grocery haul?
Wait. Well, not normally.
Not normally, but this isn't a normal grocery haul.
Yeah.
So this is my first official Stocktober video, so very excited about that. If you're not sure what that is, check the link down below where Miss Lisa explains it all. Mm-hmm. But this month we are working on restocking our pantry. Mm-hmm. We had got it nice and full, and then it got away from us and it has been depleted. And so after the hurricane, we were like, we really need to get back and get serious about making sure that we have plenty of things in stock.
And also, we got some news today that we really, we don't like, but we're going to try to deal with it and see what happens. I'll let you explain it.
Okay, well, we haven't shared this publicly, but back in May, Parker had an allergic reaction that landed him in the ER. And we thought we had figured out what the reaction was from, but we wanted to be on the safe side and get him tested. So after describing to the doctor what had happened, he's like, well, I'm going to test for a couple of things, but I think I'm also going to test for the red meat allergy. And I was like, we eat red meat all the time. But whatever floats your boat. Well, we learned today that he tested positive for the alpha-gal allergy. Yeah. And not going to go into all of it because we're just really learning about it. Like, we know people that have it, but it's never affected us directly. So we're learning about it, and it's a lot.
Well, I'm also trying to research, how many of these tests could possibly be false, and that is a thing. There are a lot of false positives. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I really don't want him to have it because I know how he eats.
Right. I mean,
it's
a life-changing diagnosis, if you want to call it that. Yeah. And so it would mean that not just the way he eats, but the way we eat, because he still lives with us and we do the shopping and everything. Yeah. So,
and this reaction was back in May.
It was back in May.
It was several months ago, and he eats everything that you put in front of him. He's a teenager.
Right.
And so, even today, he's starting to go to the gym and work out. So he's drinking protein shakes.
Whey protein.
Yeah. So, and it's not bothering him, but he still tested positive. So we're still going to try to do some stuff for it over the next couple weeks.
Right. So his allergy doctor said he needs to have an EpiPen. It's one of those things where even though he may not always have an allergic reaction, that possibility is always there. So we are doing an elimination diet, and some of the things that we wanted to make sure that we had on hand were things that we knew that he could safely eat and not think twice about it, just grab it and eat it. So we're stocking the pantry. We're making sure that our family is well taken care of. But on that note, we said we know people that have alpha-gal, but we've never had to live with it. So if you all know of YouTube channels or blogs where people share recipes and information, please link them or let us know about them down below, because we would really appreciate that. I know my friend Julie has had alpha-gal for years, and she's an amazing resource, so I will definitely be rewatching some of her videos, but the more the merrier at this point.
Yeah, and the rest of it, like she said, we're just kind of stocking back up, because we had given some supplies away, we had used some, and we hadn't really been restocking.
Yeah.
Then the hurricane hits, and it got us thinking, we dodged a bullet. We have stuff for a couple of weeks, but normally we have stuff for a couple months or more. And we got to thinking about it, and now with this dang strike going on, and we don't know if it's going to go on for a few days or a few weeks or a few months, but it got us thinking,
We need to get back on that and get serious about it. And I am happy to share with you times going forward when I'm doing the regular grocery hauls, how I do that. I enjoy doing it. It's challenging, but it's also fun. And so, so we're going to...
And it's October.
So it's STOCKtober. Yes.
We're going with that too.
Yes. Yeah. So anyway, all right. So I'm going to show you what we got. We went to Walmart. And we had a budget. We originally had a budget for $200. And then we donated some money for hurricane relief. And so it knocked us down to $150. Well, we went over budget, but that's because we added things while we were in the store. But let me turn you around and show you what we got. All right. So like I said, we went to Walmart, and keep in mind, the goal was to get things that all of us can eat safely, but it might not be perfect because we just learned today of the allergy. So we know that Parker can have chicken and fish. So we got some party wings. Back here we have some chunk light tuna, and this is wild caught tuna. I did notice, normally it just has water, but this has vegetable broth. Where are we at? Vegetable broth and salt and water. So that should still be fine. Moving on, we got some pineapple, no sugar added. This is just pineapple and juice from concentrate. We got some toilet paper, and I will tell you, we got toilet paper because we actually need toilet paper. We weren't panic buying. We were just buying toilet paper. Okay. So Parker cannot, or it's recommended that he doesn't have dairy. So I got 2 boxes of shelf-stable almond milk. Emily also doesn't do great with dairy, and so she'll enjoy that as well. I got 2 cans of this blacktop pink salmon. I got 2 bunches of bananas. These are going to get cut up and thrown in the freezer. We got 3 cans of coconut milk. Again, just thinking of ways to add creaminess to dishes without adding dairy. We got some Italian cut green beans, 4 large cans. Love that. My mom is a big fan of Hanover. Shout out to my mama. Hi, Mom. And I love Italian cut green beans, and she said this is her favorite brand, and I've tried them and I love them. Okay, back here, needed more avocado oil, getting back into making our own mayo when we run out of what we have. I got some pasta. Did get peanut butter. I think he can have peanut butter. I know that sugar is iffy, but we got 2 things of peanut butter. Got some frozen pink salmon skin on fillets, 2 pounds. And then we bought 4 packages of boneless, skinless chicken breasts. So probably going to cook up a bunch so he can just have them for lunch and for dinner. Then back here we got some sugar. I needed sugar, but this is allergen free. I'm learning that white sugar, could have bone, like mammal bone in it. This is crazy, y'all. But anyway, so this is bone char free. Isn't that funny? Anyway, so that is everything that we bought at Walmart, and it was $192. Also, we stopped at Ollie's, and they had these cookbooks. They were less than $5 a piece. So I got the 2 Whole30 cookbooks, and then this one was actually $6.99, but because the dust jacket was torn, they knocked it down to $5. But this is 30 days of clean eating, and this is dairy free, and so I figured that I could maybe get some alpha-gal friendly recipes from both of these. Or just, modify them as needed, but that it would give me some new ideas. I have promised you all a pantry cleaning and organizing and inventory video, and that will happen because I still have not cleaned it. So don't worry, I haven't done it without you. But these were things that I already knew that we needed, things that we use and that we were low on. But I will give you a tip. One thing that I do to help me stay in budget, even though we went over tonight because we changed things in the store. Well, that's because we changed things in the store. But before we went in, I had it to like $147. And so I like to use the app. I just go ahead and do the shopping on the app because The prices are what they are. And that way I know exactly what I'm getting, and I can move things around. I can add to or take away as my list changes. So that is my tip. Just go ahead and download the app, even if you're not ordering, but just to get your grocery list and your budget squared up.
I don't think originally we were planning on buying the toilet paper.
No, we weren't. Or the pasta. I didn't have the pasta on the list.
Yeah, so we went over on
and
that.
I didn't have green beans on the list either.
Yeah.
I added that.
Since this is a pantry haul, besides the chicken and stuff for the next couple of weeks to try to help with our son, this pantry stuff will also be rotating some stuff out. There's been some stuff that's been in our pantry that needs to be brought up here, thrown away, or rotated through. So this will give us not only the chance to go clean and organize it all, but to kind of rotate everything over. And that's important too, if you have a pantry, is to periodically rotate stuff in and out, so you always have, you know what's there, and you know it hasn't been sitting there for years and years.
Right. Yeah, and we can talk about that in another video, how you do that and where I failed. And it was just me being lazy. I've been busy, you know.
But we tried.
We make mistakes. I mean, we're human. So, but anyway, I hope you guys found this video helpful. And like I say in every video, be vigilant, be prayerful, and be prepared. There's no need to fear. There is no need to fear. There's no need to panic. It's just time to be wise. Be wise with your money and be wise with what you bring into your home.
Fear is just worrying about things you can't control anyway.
Exactly.
So we just need to be as prepared as possible.
Yes.
Make wise choices, like she said, and most of all, be prayerful.
Be prayerful.
Yeah.
And so anyway, I'm very much looking forward to the rest of the month to see what other videos and helpful information that our YouTube friends share. And that's all we've got for you guys tonight. And you guys have a good one, and we will catch you in the next one. Bye.